Alright guys, we made it up here to Southern Thunder Harley Davidson. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look around, see what they got. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just out trying to get a little bit of a ride in today. It is about 55 degrees. I was off work Friday. Today's Sunday. I was off work Friday. Man, it rained all day. Couldn't get out and ride any. Had other stuff I need to do yesterday. It was pretty cool yesterday, but at least we got some sun out today and getting to put a few miles on. I'm thinking about heading up to Southern Thunder Harley Davidson, and I was just looking around there a little bit, so thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. I thought about doing like different upgrades to the bike, maybe completing a stage 1 on the bike, or maybe doing a stage 2 and putting some cams in to get a little more low-end torque is what I would be looking for personally. But I have decided that the first thing I'm going to do, what I'm fixing to do, I'm going to replace the stock shocks on my bike. I do have, as I said before in other videos, I do have a 2014 Ultra Limited, and I've got the stock Harley shocks. We'll crack this visor back up. I do have the stock Harley shocks. Maybe too much wind, guys. But what I found is, they have the little inlet there where you can go in and air the shocks up to whatever appropriate pressure that you need them, as to whether you're riding solo or 2-up, or loaded with a lot of luggage, whatever the case may be. And typically, I carry a little bit of stuff in my saddlebag, my tour pack. Not a lot, rain gear, gloves, miscellaneous stuff, a few tools. And so since I ride solo, and I'm not, not loaded to the gills all the time, I'll usually run mine at what's recommended in the owner's manual, which is going to be probably like between 25 to 30 pounds maybe. It may say less than that, but I usually run it a little bit higher, I think. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I should have checked these scoundrels today because I just didn't think about it. But what I found is that I can pump those up, and I do like a hand pump, that I do that with. I don't use a compressor or anything, but I can pump it up, get it to the air pressure that I want to ride with, and it will ride better. But then, several days may go by, or a week, or whatever it is, and when I check it again, there's no air in the shocks. So the system does have a leak in it somewhere, in one shock or the other, or along the line, and there's a leak there that's not letting me, not keeping my pressure up the way that it should. And so I've decided I'm going to go with some aftermarket shocks, and I'm not spending a ton of money. I'm not going with the remote reservoirs and, you know, spending $1,400-1,500 bucks on some shocks, especially just on the rear. So if you guys have upgraded your rear shocks to something, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you upgraded to, you know, whether it was Progressive or Legends or Olin's, you know, whatever it was, and what you thought about it. You know, if you would do that again, if you would buy the same thing again, or if you would go another route. Now, you know, I've read some reviews and stuff, you know, looking at them where people was like, you know, they're okay, you know, they're not worth the money. Oh, and this was different types of shocks. I'm not singling one out, but, you know, should have spent more money and went with a better brand, or a, you know, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Guys, let me know what kind of experiences y'all had, if you changed them, like I said, what you went with, what your thoughts are on them, what your recommendations may be. And that's coming up. That's coming up pretty soon. Alright guys, went ahead and gassed up. .55 north. there, so I don't know what they got going on here. What we got going on, man? Nice little U-turn. Thought that one was fairly tight. This is where we need to turn. What is going on? Guys, we made it up here to Southern Thunder Harley Davidson. I'm gonna go in and take a look around, see what they got. be honest with you. I did not get much footage on the inside of Southern Thunder. Them suckers would not leave me alone, man. They were pretty busy there for a Sunday afternoon, and they were trying to sell some stuff, man. Had to get up out of there. I really want to get more footage at Southern Thunder than what I got today. But like I said, man, they were on it today. I'll try to do better next time, guys. But thanks for coming along on the ride with me. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate everybody that has subscribed to the channel. And we will get some more stuff coming. I mean, it's starting to start getting warmer. We'll be able to get out and see some more stuff. Ride with the guys. Got a bike night coming up here in Tupelo here in maybe a week or two. We'll try to check that out. Like I said, if in another video, if the weather is, you know, cooperates with us, I'll get us some video of that, let you guys check that out. And until next time, we'll see you guys. And again, thanks for watching.